If you do mistake, it's not your life journey's complete break. Rather, it can make you awake. This was the famous quotation by none other than Gautam Chakraborty. Joke apart. There are two kind of the people. One kind of the people is that after doing mistake, they become so much sad, morose, and they think themselves quite disappointed, no energy. And another kind of the people are there, they learn from the mistakes. And from that learning, after applications, they can flourish in their life journey towards their success. So, mistake is not at all a break, rather, it can make you awake. And it's on you how your awakening review of the mistake you can apply in your next endeavors so that the same mistake is not repeated. Your mistakes are quite learning for you. Once Mr. Thomas Alva Edison, he discussed with the visitors, the reporters, while he was visiting his backyard. He saw the lot of things, lot of glass bulbs, and the debris was there. He was asking, "What are these?" Mr. Edison said that this was the history of my failure. Actually, what happens? The great people, they fail many times. And after failing, they learn something, and that ultimately they get the success provided they have the tenacity, perseverance to win all over the odds and all the obstacles they can surmount towards the path of the success. Now, I'm here to make you learn about how you can arrange in such a way your life trajectory that you can learn from the mistake and you can go ahead. There is no wild goose chase. You have the proper destinations, proper focus, what to do. So let me be allowed to use the acronym, the mistake. The first benefit of the mistake is that M for the mindset change. Why mindset change? Because we might be very much enthusiastic and sometimes we are very overconfident or something that it is going to be succeed. But because of some very small carelessness, we found that it failed. Just like it happened a couple of years ago for the Indian missile testing, satellite testing, that time because of the hydrogen leakage, it failed. But our scientists in the ISRO, they learned from that mistake and they never repeated such kind of the mistake. So mindset can be changed. From your overconfidence, it can make you in the ground levels. Or other way, if you are the less confident in such cases, you can find you that how close you are towards the success of the missions. And if you can tweak next time what mistakes you have done, you will win. Same for the mindset change. I, inspiration. I is inspection and inspiration. With proper investigations, inspirations, you can find out what particular stage you did the mistake and you can correct next time. Yes, yes, for the self-confidence. It can be developed because from the mistake. If you carefully study, after getting the ground levels, after getting in the realistic views of this mistake, your self-confidence will be in a very practical ground. Then T is not about the tear that comes out from the eyes of the mistakes. T is not about the tear. Don't feel sad. Rather, T is about to tear all the obstacle which comes in your path. Once you are focused, you can tear all these mistakes, all these obstacles, what might come. A A for assertiveness. You can assign yourselves in the assertiveness. And you can affirm yourselves in the coming days how you can proceed towards the success. K, of course, for the knowledge. Every mistake will enhance your knowledge. And it can insist you to gather some more knowledge so that in the next endeavor, you are not going to face the same destinations as the mistakes of failure. Knowledge. E, of course, energy, enthusiasm. The great people who learn from the mistake, they become more enthusiastic, and from the very next day, they start their new journey to succeed. What happens? For our ISRO scientists, Chandrayaan-2 failed, but they learned from this mission of the Chandrayaan-2 and the next mission, Chandrayaan-3. The lunar missions made it heavily successful, and no country in this world, they were succeeded to land our moon vehicles in the South Pole. So that is the unique credit for our ISRO scientists, because they learned from the mistake. So my dear friend, mistake M stands for the mindset change, whether from the very overconfident stage to the ground level of the confidence, or underconfidence to the ground level of the confidence. In the realistic basis, I for the inspiration to learn and inspiration to do with the more enthusiastic manner. S for the self-confidence enhancement. T, not feeling any tear, not let any drop of the tear coming from your eyes, rather you can tear all the obstacles that might come in your path. A, assertiveness and the affirmations positively so that you can smoothly pass through your success path. K for the knowledge. Every mistake will enhance your knowledge. And E for the enthusiasm and energy. So these are all mistake. So don't worry for your mistakes. Once mistake comes, you embrace it in a loving way so that you can learn some things, and with the double inspirations, you start your endeavor from the very next day of this mistake so that in the next opportunity you will succeed with a big bang. That's about the mistake to success. Thank you.